Hello friends, and welcome back to Road Trip Adventures. Today we're hitting the open road on yet another exciting adventure on the Blue Ridge Highway. We will be visiting 3 must-see spots: the enchanting Mabry Mill, the soul-stirring Blue Ridge Music Center, and the legendary peaks of Otter. So buckle up and let's dive right in.
This mill, water wheel spins as the river flows. Family spending time together.
First stop, Mabry Mill at milepost 176. This place is straight out of a postcard. It's one of the most photographed spots on the entire parkway. Built back in 1910 by Ed Mabry and his wife Lizzie, this grist mill wasn't just for grinding corn. Ed used it for sawing lumber and even blacksmithing for 3 whole decades. Picture this, a creaky water wheel turning slowly by a serene pond, reflecting the sky like a mirror. It's pure magic.
A cool breeze whispers through the trees, carving dreams in the air, so free. God's country.
Here's a little known fact that makes this place even cooler. Mabry Mill had a reputation as a slow mill because of its limited water power. Sounds like a downside, right? Nope. That gentle pace meant that it never ground too fast and scorched the corn, producing some of the smoothest, highest quality cornmeal in the region. Locals swore by it. And get this, the mill has been saved twice from ruin. Once by the National Park Service in the early days of the parkway, and again recently from the harsh weather and funding shortages. Without those rescues, this icon might have vanished.
Paints the scene, a masterpiece where hearts convene. The road ahead, it opens wide. Every mile feels like a guide. God's country, wide and true, colors dancing, every hue. Green hills rolling, sky so wide, we're just 2 souls on a country drive. Oh, God's country, live inside.
You can wander the self-guided trails here, watch cultural demos like blacksmithing or weaving. You can grab a bite to eat at the on-site restaurant, where you can try the buckwheat pancakes made from that famous mill ground flour, or you can pick up souvenirs in the gift shop. And here's a tip for you photographers. You'll want to come at dawn for that golden hour glow on the water wheel. It's a photographer's haven.
Leaves falling like whispered goodbyes. Amber and crimson paint the skies.
Winding roads
See the water
that
source.
twist and climb through mountains where the clouds unwind.
Cotton fields wave like oceans in the breeze. Sunflowers turn their faces to please. Blue Ridge walks, we dance with the view. Mountains sing a song old and true. Up and down, the world feels so wide on this Blue Ridge. Mabry Mill stands still in time, a postcard framed in a scene so fine.
Soaring fields stretch out like dreams. Life flows gentle in the mountain streams.
Epic views where the earth meets the sky, a moment of wonder as the eagles fly. This winding road, it carries our souls through colors that burn, through hearts it.
Here we take a peek inside of the blacksmith shop.
Blue ridge walls, we dance with the view. Mountains sing a song old and true. Up and down, the world feels so wide on this Blue Ridge Parkway ride.
Dream higher than the sky.
And personally, I'm always drawn to the old buildings.
Chase the
Wonder who lived there,
stars as
how long
they
it's been here.
fly.
How many people lived in it?
Deeper than the ocean's
Before the state
cry.
park took it over. Let's walk around it.
Up in the mountains, my soul unwinds, whispering secrets.
Look at how they did these corners.
through the pines. Let the mountains move you.
Oh, would it be like Dutch or something?
Where you
Leave in the comments below. Who do you think, who did that kind of woodwork where they lock those in?
see the world anew. That's where freedom thrives.
Imagine little ones with their heads out the window.
Freedom thrives. In the quiet, I hear the trees.
Well, that's
Their
beautiful.
songs
That is beautiful.
carry me
Let's see,
with
I'm going around this
ease.
way. We'll get one more shot in the front. Oh, here we go.
My heart
See if this says
beats
anything
steady
about
like the
Habitation houses.
breeze. Not for the world's gaze I climb.
Of course, you
Each
go ahead and
step
pause it.
rewrites my time. The peak doesn't need
you go.
applause. It's just me and the call. Let the mountains
Got the
move
fireplace
you.
on this side.
Go where you feel alive. Climb to see the world anew. That's where freedom thrives.
See a little soft breeze in there. Let's go down and take a look at the other side of the hill.
That's where freedom thrives.
If you haven't made it to Shenandoah Parkway, Shenandoah, or Blue Ridge, you might want to put it on your bucket list. So they got the door closed, so we don't need to go down there. We're gonna go up and get a picture of this sign right here and see what they say about the mill.
The wind soft through the autumn hay, leaves like embers
We know what
in
these
a
are.
fiery blaze.
These are the millstones.
Footsteps whisper on the earthen ground in the crisp warm air. No harsher sound. Oh, the path we follow, a trail of gold, stories in the sunlight, a tale retold. The lake gleams bright, the sun's embrace, a mirror of time in this sacred place. Mountains rise like ancient guards, their peaks etched deep with heaven's scars. The wind hums low through the amber trees, a melody carried by the gentle breeze. Every step a memory, every glance eternity. Oh, the path we follow, a trail of gold, stories in the sunlight, a tale retold. The lake gleams bright, the sun's embrace, a mirror of time in this sacred place. The smell of fall, it clings so near, warm and crisp, it draws us here. The lake reflects the autumn sky, a fleeting moment as time drifts by. Adventure whispers where the peaks collide. Wind's melody sings on the mountainside. The scent of pine like a sacred hymn. Peace finds me where the world grows dim. Find me where the mountains touch the sky, where the clouds kiss dreams as they float by. Elevation brings my heart to life. The summit calls me and I climb. The earth is breathing in quiet tones. Majesty lives in the rugged stones. Every step's a prayer, every rock a guide. Divine in the view when you reach the height.
Next up, just a short drive at milepost 213, is the Blue Ridge Music Center. This is a hidden gem celebrating the living heartbeat of mountain music. This place isn't just a museum, it's a portal to America's musical roots. Inside the Roots of American Music exhibit, they trace it all the way back to the 17th and 18th centuries when African banjos collided with European fiddles right here in these mountains, before our nation was even born. A fascinating fact is this music was passed down through families and communities for generations, telling stories of daily life, love, loss, and the land. The center sits at the epicenter of three major heritage music trails: the Crooked Road, the Blue Ridge Music Trails, and the Mountain Music Trail. They've got backstories, videos featuring local artists sharing tales of the fiddles, banjos, and dances that shape genres like bluegrass. Did you know the region's isolation helped preserve these old ballads and rhythms, making it a cradle for what is now called Americana? We were lucky enough to catch a free jam session in progress. Nothing beats hearing a banjo twang and seeing them sing and dance. Our final adventure, Peaks of Otter at milepost 85.6. These three majestic peaks, Sharp Top at 3,875 feet, Flat Top at 3,994 feet, and Harking Hill at 3,372 feet, have all towered over this valley for centuries, drawing travelers for over 8,000 years. Native Americans, early settlers, and even Thomas Jefferson in 1815 admired these giants. Jefferson sent his friends to survey them, thinking Sharp Top might be Virginia's highest peak. Spoiler, it's not, but the views are unbeatable. Today it's a recreational paradise with Abbott Lake shimmering in the center, surrounded by forest. Hikes and trails like the steep shuttle up to Sharp Top for panoramic vistas, or relax at the historic lodge and restaurant. There's a visitor center, campground, picnic areas, and even a restored 19th century farm showcasing pioneer life.
Or stargazing in the dark sky haven. Peaks of
Here's
Otter
a fun fact.
isn't just
The lodge
mountains,
housed
it's a
interns
timeless
from nearby
escape where
women's
history and
colleges
nature
as
collide.
part of a war effort. Now it's all about unwinding,
Native Americans,
fishing the lake,
early
spotting
settlers,
wildlife
and
like
even
deer and
Thomas
black bear,
Jefferson in
or stargazing in the dark sky
admired
haven.
these giants. Jefferson sent friends to survey them, thinking Sharp Top might be Virginia's highest peak. Spoiler alert, it's not, but the views are still unbeatable. Woo! Well, that was quite the day on the Blue Ridge Parkway. From Mabry Mill's rustic charm to the music center's toe-tapping tunes to that awe-inspiring Peaks of Otter, this route is full of stories waiting to be discovered. If you haven't driven it yet, add it to your bucket list. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like if you're inspired to visit, subscribe for more epic travels, and comment your favorite parkway spot below. Safe travels. We'll see you on the next road trip adventure.